up and down on the Toad, crashing the stream. And looks like we're about to get started. Para claiming he doesn't have a US cartridge. Suppose it'll work.
Butterlord off to the start first. Gonna have to sync them up.
That's true. Usually what happens is there's just a little bit of a delay in either of their streams, but
Dear Mario, he's coming.
we know how to fix it. We know what we need to
Alright.
do.
Butterlord going for the English version, gonna save a little bit of time over Para over the course of the run, but it's gonna look like he's behind because of the intro cutscene.
That's true. That's true. The voice acting on the intro cutscene makes you have to wait a little bit. And here we go. We see right now the adjusting,
Butterlord.
and there we go.
Getting synced
Now
up to
adjusted.
Para. We're all
Get
getting
it synced up to Para here. Hello, Gary. Shoutouts to I'm Rain's mixtape, Pebbles on the Ground. Heard it straight fire. What up, King Jeff?
Alright, Para going for Lakitu skip here.
Does
Getting
get it. No
Butterlord
problem.
also
And
going
Butterlord right
in
behind
there.
him. Even has some dust on that long jump. He takes his time with the skip. He's so accurate, he doesn't even need to worry about the timing of his A press. He's got the
fairly
angles.
high success rate from the Lakitu skips in this tournament, I believe.
Hmm?
We've seen fairly high success rates on the Lakitu skip this tournament.
Yeah, there was only one race I watched recently where people were messing it up, but other than that, most of the races I've seen, people are getting their Lakitu skips down and their bomb clips.
People getting the Clippy and the Skippy.
Yep, Para getting and Butterlord getting just a slightly smaller bomb. As we know, the bigger the bomb is, the faster you go. Butterlord losing some frames with a
Known
smaller
to jump
bomb
with
there.
the bomb, though. Speeding it up.
Speeds it up, has text boxes in English,
Para
flexing
doing
right
slide
now.
before Womp's gonna save a second. Same with Butterlord.
Both with pretty clean movement over to that one-star door. Gonna use their star power, pop it open, and they're going into that secret slide. They know it's the window on the right.
Do you know which movement was faster, the one Butterlord did or the one Para did?
The one where did Para do the single jump? On,
Yeah, he, like,
like
single
along
jumped.
the wall on the door.
Yeah.
I think that's faster.
Oh,
Commentator doesn't actually know anything, just lying. But Para getting a 12.6 here,
12.6.
flying.
12.9
Butterlord.
for Butter. Gonna lose a little bit of time there.
Yeah, look, losing some time here on the slide. Butterlord, but still with a 12.9. Honestly, 12
Pretty good.
point anything.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Very satisfied with that.
Butterlord playing with his camera.
Butterlord kind of crashing into the wall. They're gonna touch up on the wall a little bit.
All right.
I'm really focusing right now.
Para entering Womps. Butterlord just behind. Let's see what he starts with.
You know, there's a lot of different options. I personally
Para
like to do
going
Womps
for
100
Canada.
first, but Para. Texture setup, Canada's. Here we go. It's scary. What is it gonna work?
Time.
And it
Gets extra
does.
setup.
And that
Butterlord
looked.
going for Owlus. Another good one to start with.
Ooh,
Oh,
but it looked like he may have
misses
gotten
the wall kick into the cage.
May have gotten a firstie there. That wall kick looks pretty good. And gets
Alright,
it that
second
next
try for
time.
Butters.
Jumps the gun on the dive, but still gets Owlus. Not a big deal. Couple
Paracusia
seconds.
going for Owlus next.
Yes, he is.
Getting the fence.
Looking
flip
determined.
Pretty fast. Going for a quick turn.
And,
And he gets Owlus.
just
Beautiful.
sliding in there.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Butterlord going for Canless, I believe.
That's right.
Let's see if he opts for the setup. Gonna be grabbing next to that plank and punching the air like he just doesn't care.
And you gotta reset that camera. And Butterlord also nabbing a nice canonless. Para
Alright,
starting
Paracusia.
on early cycle.
Going for the
Yep.
tree side flip at the start, not getting the first 5 reds on the right.
First 5 reds. Commentator, not really sure what Pity's talking about. Pity might be talking some garbage right now, but Para trying to work through Womps 100.
Butterlord going for the half cycle.
That's true. Missing 1 coin back there, but not a huge deal. You can miss some coins in Womps 100. You can't miss too many. I believe you can miss 2 and still be okay. But Para just knocking out that Piranha. No regards for life in this run today. Oh, missing 1 coin there. Oh, but that blue coin wants to be grabbed. Para does not care. He has enough coins.
Butterlord kind of screwing up his side flip. Gonna have to grab the 5 coins out of that plank later. Or maybe opt for the second Piranha. Yep, definitely gonna be grabbing those 5 off the plank right now. Losing a little bit of time, but a good backup.
Yeah, Butterlord kind of slipping up just a touch here.
It's alright, you know, maybe Paracusia is, you know, one of those early game heroes, and Butterlord is just getting warm. So, can't count him out yet.
That's true. And at the end of the day, Butterlord really maybe only 10 seconds, 15 seconds behind here, maybe 20.
Yeah, within 20. Within 20.
Maybe 30, maybe 2 minutes. But Paracusia working towards Wild Blue. Butterlord now at the same star count, but Para gets that Wild Blue star now at 7
Definitely
stars.
shooting that Wild Blue.
Both Marios just kind of happy with what they did there, giving themselves a pat on the head and moving back into that painting.
Butterlord going for Wild Blue. Paracusia gonna go...
But Butterlord dancing on the tree!
The Womp King.
Using some questionable camera angles. Butterlord taking his time today to get the Wild Blue star.
Para with a nice dive on top near the Womp King.
Oh, Paracusia with a nice pound to the back. He's gonna have to give him 2 more. There's 1 more.
Paracusia on fire, just killing things all day.
Destroys that Womp with no problem and knows exactly where the star is gonna spawn.
Butterlord doing the star right now, getting the nice fence clip and the triple jump.
Not getting that cool
doing
dive.
a kick on top instead of a dive. Not much
That's
slower
definitely
though.
safer. Definitely a safer move.
Butterlord lining up so that when the star spawns, he's right under it.
Yep, he's looking like he's in position, and he even goes for the cheeky dive.
The dive.
Does get it.
It misses the star though.
Paracusia with an excellent looking top of the fortress here. And that was a pretty nice
beautiful
Womps right there. I don't know if he made any... I think he made the cycle for 100. Got Owless first try. Got Cannonless with texture setup. Paracusia just looking really strong right now.
Looking very fly.
Butterlord also showing up.
Yeah, just over 7 for Womps. Not bad.
But Paracusia kind of lagging right now. A couple rumors coming out. Reports that Paracusia splicing his run here. Nobody can really tell. We'll have to wait for the slideshow to progress a little bit further, but Butterlord now wrapping up Womps, moving for his second slide star tonight. And with some pretty buttery movement.
Getting a 12.5. Commentator not really sure if that was legit or if he just spliced.
Lots of suspicion now. Para nabbing a 12.6 at first, now getting a 12.5. Questions are being raised.
Butterlord on the slide, trying to answer back. Getting a 12, probably.
And
12.8 from Butterlord, showing improvement.
That's right. That's right. Both of our boys improving tonight, but Butterlord getting stuck up on the stairs. Not sure what happened there.
Paracusia in the sky right now. Frame's not dropping as much anymore.
That's right. He got it figured out and didn't miss any reds. Did some good flying.
Rolls out on the box and gets the tech skip too.
We love the tech skip.
Alright, Butterlord, just a wing cap star behind. Paracusia entering Dark World.
And Butterlord kind of taking his time with his flying here.
Not really cutting the coins as hard as he could.
That's right, but he does get them all. Interesting camera angle here. No problem.
A nice roll tech skip as well.
That's right. And both of our boys gonna be in Dark World. Paracusia hitting these reds. Gotta be so careful.
Looking good so far. Let's see if he goes for his trademark poverty shig cycle, where he goes on a cheese block first. He is going for it.
Yep.
Saving about 0.2.
Yeah, saving a little bit of time with the poverty shig. For some reason, we call it poverty shig, even though it's better.
Nobody really knows why.
Community also prefers to play on a slower version, and a lot of people wonder why that is too. Mario Community is just kind of looking deranged right now, but Paracusia wraps up a nice Shigeru cycle and go in to jump into that pipe. Butterlord moving his way through this Dark World here, doing some jump dives.
Jump dive.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
Bog on the island. Gonna have to go for it again. Paracusia spinning Bowser, throwing him really far.
right into that bomb, and just a sad day right now. The number one thing you don't want to happen is dying in Dark World, but it's a very tricky level. So many places where you can die. Almost every red coin can cause a death somehow. Ooh, but
Interesting
Butterlord.
jump onto the box from Butterlord.
That was some very interesting.
Triple jump movement. He can still shake cycle if he plays it perfect. Interesting movement for the red
Again
coin.
with these jump dives.
He has
Looking
this
like he plays
interesting
16
Dark
star.
World movement. Going
And
for
breaking the box.
normal cycle poverty.
That's right, and Para just moving through right now in BOB. Going for that sky jump Butterlord with a ledge grab, but looking pretty good right now.
Looking pretty good. Nice clip on the ledge. 4 kicks. Does he have enough speed though? Looking good.
Ooh, another ledge grab. He just can't seem to stop grabbing the ledges here, and Para. Sky jump, very nice.
Butterlord with a nice
Butterlord.
dive over the pipe though. Paracusia, you're gonna be heading towards CCM. Butterlord, gonna have to fight Bowser.
Butterlord buttering up the Bowser.
Saying so long to Bowser. Goes into a bomb.
Bowser just kind of falling on his back, looking a little dead, but really just going to turn into a key for whatever reason and vanishes into thin air.
He might be back later.
Everybody just kind of accepts it. But
Paracusia trying to make his wall kicks work here.
Taking his
Interesting
time.
Camera, yeah.
And ooh, that was just barely securing the landing on the platform there. Paracusia looking really strong right now. This is actually a pretty hot run, definitely on
Butters
PvPs here.
entering BOB. 2 stars behind here. Paracusia going for 100 coin with the slide.
Oh, Para almost slipping off and falling off the edge.
Gonna be losing
a million
some speed
times.
here.
And Butterlord
With
securing.
a nice sky jump.
That's right. Very nice sky jump. Para going for CCM17. We'll see what Butterlord does. We know Para is going to be doing the new route.
Second
sure
MIP,
everybody's seen it.
SSL secrets.
That's right.
The new world record has it now.
And not doing SL Reds.
Butters entering CCM. Paracusia making his way down the slide. Can only miss 1 coin here.
Yeah, picking up a lot of coins. I mean, if he misses a coin, it's not the end of the world. He could still go grab another red, but that definitely would not be
Lose
saving
a
him
little
time
bit of
anymore. Yeah, a little bit of Tim loss.
Alright, Paracusia looking good on its coin count here. Gonna be exiting the slide, not without missing a single one. Or without missing a single one. Butterlord showing that his wall kicks work too. Para with the nice triple jump into the last coin.
So beautiful. Mario grabs the coin during his triple jump, and then the ground pound right into the star.
1 more star left in CCM for
Ooh,
Paracusia.
Butterlord going for the triple jump, gets a little
Going
block on the fence.
CCM 18, going for the slide first. Gonna be losing some time in routing.
Kase taking shots at the commentators. Commentators trying their best, but just can't seem to give each other the space they need. But Butterlord with a nice moonwalk right into the door. Paracusia saving the day here. Penguin is very pleased.
Butterlord gonna have to do 100 coin with the penguin race.
Para definitely on 48 pace
for a
right now.
while here.
What'd you say?
Routes won't sync up here for a while.
Yep. Gonna be a little
It is
bit
possible
decent.
Butterlord opts for the second MIPS though after Lethal Lava Land instead of SL Reds because he'll have the star count. So we'll see when that happens.
I see
Paracusia going to
Butterlord as a
BH.
new route kind of guy.
Killing the boo. No hesitation. Paracusia on a tear today.
Yeah, Paracusia only caring about what he wants, not really caring about what anybody else wants in the Mario universe tonight. Dominating. I mean, I guess what he really wants is to save Peach.
Alright, Para. Exterminating every enemy in the game right now. Punches the heck out of that boo.
Punches him right in his mouth and then slides on his bumsy right inside of the boo's mouth. Gets the
Butterlord
KO.
only able to miss 1 coin in the slide, but if he misses a coin here, it's much worse than the other route.
That's right, because if he misses a coin here, he'll have to redo the entire race. This is definitely another scary part of 70 for sure.
Getting all the coins on that jump though, that's the hardest part. Looking good so far. He's got to beat the penguin though.
And Para just slightly missing the star, but does nab it.
BBH. 15 minutes. Looking good.
Wrapping it up.
Did...
Missing that coin.
Okay.
On purpose.
He was good.
Yeah, it looked like he missed 2, and I was like,
yeah,
oh no.
it did.
Oh, but going for the better camera angle there, saving some lag frames.
Trying to reduce lag there.
Oh, but tucking his
Paracusia
penguin pretty far away from the star.
Gonna have to catch Mips. Let's see if he punches.
Oh, I think he was gonna go. Oh! That was interesting.
Mips tried to juke. Paracusia reading him though.
That probably wasn't even that much slower than the punch because he's closer to SSL now, you know?
I wonder if he did that intentionally.
I think he got some dust on one of the dives.
And then adjusted?
Yeah, well, he had a weird angle and it didn't look like he would be able to be there in time, but Para...
Going for his first pillarless here.
Oh, bomb exploded in his face.
Gonna have to do the pyramid star as a backup. Maybe the bird? No, going for pyramid star.
The Toast Rider backup, going for the bird. Does not do it though. Butterlord clipping through that fence, showing us some cool moves here. And also missing a star here. Both of our boys just struggling to grab that star. Should be able to jump right into it, but unable to calculate.
They're going for pillarless the second time now. Getting a nice bomb.
Nice big bomb.
Not quite over yet though. Gonna have to do the second half here.
Oh,
missing the ground
pound
pound inside the pyramid.
He's struggling to get the ground pound right now. Angle questionable. Does
killing the shy guy.
Sliding around.
Killed.
He's not sure what he needs to do. Looking a little frazzled right now. Kind of stunned. And
is the bird there by the pillar?
And yep,
it's not. What can he do?
Oh, there's the bird.
Oh, there he is.
The commentators both not even sure about what they're talking about. But they're finally getting a star.
Butterlord killing the King Boo.
I love SpongeBob. How about you, Pity? You like SpongeBob?
I'm ready.
Pity, ready. Not really sure how to speak English. And Para just throwing that bomb.
Throwing the bomb away
right now. And this is not looking good for him. He's already gotten his 2 backup stars in SSL that he can get. He's just gonna have to keep going for the bomb grab. Throws it again.
Throws him away.
Losing his mind in SSL right now. Not only is he throwing away the bomb, he's throwing away his time. And throwing it again. It's starting to look like a joke right now.
He just doesn't like these bombs.
And Butterlord rubbing up on that wall, going for the dive, but
Para going for it again. Grabs the bomb. A nice big one.
Yeah, nice big fat plump bomb there.
Oh, but dying.
Just not.
Butterlord also catching Mips near SSL
really.
As well. Not very far away from the stage. Let's see if he goes for pillarless as well.
Commentator losing his mind over Para right now, losing his mind in SSL. And
Butterlord, Paracusia going for pillarless in sync. Butterlord just a little bit ahead here.
Butterlord has figured it out.
Butterlord quite a bit
on the slope. Para gets the double jump. Here he goes.
Let's see if he can ground pound inside, and he gets it.
Oh, that blows up, but he does find his way in there. Oh, perfectly in sync. Both going for the star. Para knowing the more optimal movement, saving some frames there on Butterlord, right before our eyes.
Paracusia losing a lot of his lead on Butterlord here.
And we can tell he's got a red timer now. That means he is losing some time here, but still in the lead. Let's see if he can get this net.
Paracusia gonna have to do pillarless again. Going for this hard route. Not really paying off this time with the pillarless fails. And
nice second pillarless.
Butterlord killing the bird and taking a star. Alright. Let's see if Paracusia can handle the sound glitch this time.
Para taking extra
slide
caution,
kicking into the star.
Sliding around, not sure how to move Mario. Almost missing the star there. Does get it though. And he is
interesting strats at the end of the star.
Very interesting. Well, I think what he wanted to do is make sure he didn't want to experience what happened before.
He was safe ending there.
Yeah, when he raced Martini, he saved him, or he got sound glitch twice.
Butterlord though completely catching up. The lead is gone.
That's right. This is looking neck and neck once again.
They're getting a nice log rolling star there. Butterlord also getting a nice speed kick.
Butterlord, though,
But missing the clip on the edge.
Ooh, okay, I like that a lot. Usually what I would do is ground pound in the air, but he just... I think that was
Flew into
faster.
the wall. Yeah, it looks faster.
That was a good back.
Para going into the volcano. Doing some nice movement here. Let's see if he goes for a fast lava boost here.
Butterlord also going to the volcano.
Doing the long jump boost.
Ooh, gets up there, looking
Making
good.
it up there. Butterlord
Saucy
also
movement.
going. Butterlord opting for the triple jump. Gonna be losing a couple seconds here, but still makes it up as well. Going for a slow ending as well. Avoiding the bully. Gonna be triple jumping into the pole.
Yeah, Butterlord taking his time here.
But showing that he can boost.
It's a scary star. Can you confirm that that star is scary, Pitty?
That star is definitely scary.
Oh, Butterlord!
Butterlord breakdancing in front of the painting, kind of
some
flexing a
moves.
little bit on stream. Paracusia doing the elevator star.
Oh, Para not quite into that star. Has to do a big fat single jump in it, losing a little bit of time there.
A little bit of time loss.
Did do a dance outside the painting.
Butterlord not getting the side flip that he wants. Gonna have to do a slow ending, but a nice long jump into the star.
I think he ground pounded under the star, actually.
He did, too. He long jumped to it, and then he ground pounded.
Yeah, that ground pound's kind of cool. You can barely even tell.
Para going for the ledge skip here. Getting it. Going for the side flip kill.
Does not even care. Baits that bully.
Butterlord going for some ancient strats on these red coins.
That's right, using the butt burn. I mean, I guess it's probably the go-to beginner strat. I feel like there's only two strats for these red coins, and Butterlord doing the beginner strat. But only maybe a second slower. Butterlord still keeping up here.
Para going for the bullies now.
That's right. I think Para goes for the single jump to kill the three bullies. I like the ground pound, but we'll see what he does here. And yep, goes for the single jump.
Kind of missing the third one though. Butterlord also going. No, he's going for the big bully. Not doing the ledge grab skip. Gonna lose a little bit of Tim there too. But still looking pretty close for time right now.
Ledge grab. And Para pretty much done with LOL here. Definitely used a lot of strats that Butterlord did not.
Showing up in LOL for sure.
Yeah, big time. Making up for his mistakes made in SSL.
Paracusia going for the 3 long jumps. Faster than Butterlord's strat, but not the fastest either.
I actually forgot about that movement. Commentator not even sure about the different movement options in the game. Trying to speak for the strats, but nobody really finding any factual evidence agreeing with what he's saying. But Butterlord getting bullied here.
Butterlord showing that he's not as good as his bullies here.
Oh, and Paracusia trying to move on over to DDD now. Did get a bonk, but
opting for that new route. Let's see what Butterlord goes for here. He has the same star count as Paracusia. He could easily do it as well.
That is absolutely right, Pitty. We'll see where he goes. And
Butterlord opting for HMC. Not going to be doing the second MIPS. Going for SL Reds. Paracusia looking DDD.
Looking like a noob here, Butterlord. Making some interesting decisions. Paracusia and Butterlord now will not be synced up until Rainbow Ride, so we can enjoy their gameplay just how it is. No need to worry about the time. You know, Paracusia taking some strokes.
Butterlord getting a nice box triple jump in HMC, saving a little bit of time there, but not diving right into the star, roll-outing into it instead.
Roll-outing into the star, absolutely right, Pitty. Making up some new technology here. Butterlord showing some consistency, though. Except for the Death and Dark World. That kind of hurt him.
Yeah, recovering well after that mistake.
That's right. They're really not that far apart here. But we'll have to see. Pay close attention to their gameplay. Paracusia going to be swimming over to that sub. Has to go through this super long tunnel. And Butterlord just raking up the stars as Paracusia moves through this very large body of water.
Paracusia are going to be going for some lag reduction here. Going to be holding his controller a little bit differently.
Could you elaborate on that a little bit more, please, Pitty?
So for the lag reduction here, you want to hold a C button so that the camera's fixed in a direction that's not normal. And for that, you also have to keep swimming, so you have to be holding C left, and you have to be pressing A at the same time. And people use a claw grip for that.
Yeah, it does look like a claw, at least your right hand. Butterlord kind of bonking his way through HMC there, but does get that star. Did not get the Christmas miracle as we saw, but...
Butterlord, kind of a Scrooge, not making the Christmas miracle happen on stream.
Trying his best, though. Paracusia missing that first ring.
Missing the first ring.
And does...
Getting the next 5, though.
And
Finishing
Butterlord...
on DDD. Butterlord going for watch for rolling rungs. Getting nice RNG. A little bit of dust, though.
He's been doing the dive-in movement at the beginning of HMC, which I believe is faster if you do it perfectly.
A little scarier, though.
Definitely. But talking to Toad, you know, just only using him to get the free star. Butterlord not really caring about what the Toad thinks or feels. Just gonna grab that star quickly and leave him alone.
Butterlord looking ahead in star count, but probably about 10 or 15 seconds behind right now.
And Para moving through Fire Sea. Let's see if he can get Lava Boot. Oh, Para slipping, gets leg
Para
swept.
missing the coin. Gonna have to go back up. Getting pushed by the bully. Pit not really knowing how to say that word.
Pit calling a Goomba a bully. Nobody even sure if he plays this game. But Para
Simply
finally getting that red coin.
Really uncertain of what creatures are in this game. He definitely got pushed by a bully.
Oh yeah, I forgot the bullies right there. Commentator doesn't even know what the layout of this level is, even after spending hundreds of hours in it. Commentator's bickering right now. Nobody really appreciating it. A lot of good Mario gameplay going. But Para gonna get normal cycle here. And Butterlord opening.
Butterlord swimming through Daidara docks.
Nabbing that coin does get a little bit of a
kind of getting
burn.
burned.
Just kind of, though. Only a slight little burn, just right on his cheeks.
Butterlord with the nice lag reduction on the last chest.
Butterlord buttering it up. Para with a cool pound right under that red coin star. Moving
Not the
on
cycle
to that
he
second
hoped
Bowser.
for, but better than a death.
That's right. Another very easy place to die. Fire Sea. And Paracusia just making it through these Bowser stages, no problem. Oh, Para doing some combos here. And Butterlord also, once again, probably using Claw Grip to reduce lag and DDD here, because if the camera's facing where the sub is just a little bit too much sauce for the N64 to process. It does cause some lag, but Butterlord not having any of it.
Bowser showing his signature move again, turning into a key for whatever reason.
Yep, but Paracusia not questioning it, just grabs that key, and the key turns into a star above Mario's head. Nobody's really sure what's going on in this game. Can't understand what the text means, but we can assume.
Paracusia going to be heading upstairs. They're very fast stars, so we're going to see the star count start getting a little more synced up here.
Indeed. Para shoving that key in the door and giving it a nice turn.
Butterlord with an interesting camera at the start of the Manta Ray star. Getting the first ring, unlike Para, going to be saving a little bit of time there. Could save back the rest of the time, too, with a nice cycle in Fire Sea. Paracusia going for the triple jump wall kick in Wet Dry World. Let's see if he gets it. Not going for the side flip, going to be saving a little bit of time. Pretty spicy.
Definitely saving some time. That looked really good. Para showing up in Wet Dry World here.
For the nice wall kicks, too, up the elevator.
Looking very strong, not letting what happened in SSL shake him. He knows he can still do it, and Butterlord now will see if he can answer. The phone, but angles.
Missing and hitting the fire.
Bouncing around in these Goombas here.
Double kill on the Goombas.
Interesting backup. I've never seen that. The side flip wall kick onto the pole.
Paracusia going for side flip triple jump wall kick here. Commentator not really sure why he'd do two different strats. Maybe it's a little bit more awkward.
Triple jump wall kick when the water's up is a little bit laggier. It's a little scarier. Just slightly different, but I don't know. I guess Para's just spicing it up. Keeping it spicy here for everyone watching tonight. And Butterlord looking like he's going to be getting a normal cycle, just like Para.
Definitely taking his time here, waiting.
Para not going for the double box kick there.
Going for some punches instead.
Yep. Oh,
Getting
Butterlord
zapped by the amp. Losing his run to RNG.
Taking some burns to the butt here.
Para with a nice dive into the
that was
enemy
so nice.
for the coin.
Yeah, he died.
Not caring about that extra coin, but knowing that he can miss one.
That's right. That was really nice, actually. And Butterlord not wanting to save for that star. You want to save the frames. Every time you don't save, you can save up to 8 frames.
Para getting shocked by the amp. Not let's
Oh, the double!
Shocked again.
Amp not leaving Para alone.
Para not able to lose any coins here unless he wants to get the backup box. Gonna have to be pretty careful here on these boxes. Nabs all those coins, looking good. Butterlord killing Bowser.
Oh no!
Getting grabbed by the Chuckya!
Ooh, mashing A hard enough so that he doesn't
Mashing
get
out.
thrown.
Gonna have to move the Chuckya in his hands. Gets all 5 coins. Butterlord finishing up Fire Sea.
Does
Pair
get
with
that
the
key.
nice rollout. No fall damage here from this guy.
And Para wrapping up a pretty nice 100, all things considered.
Butterlord looking behind in stars right now. Or looking ahead in stars right now, but probably still a little bit behind.
Yeah, if you mash A when you're grabbed by a Chuckya, sometimes they just don't drop you at all. They'll just, like, drop you right in front. They won't throw you. It's weird.
Alright, Paracusia going for the arrow lift star here. Gonna be ground pounding a box. Ground pounds that box and grabs the star.
That's right. I think that's his last
Butterlord kicking the boxes. Looking cool.
Making
Spicy.
very good use of that mechanic where if you're holding neutral or if you're not moving the stick at all when you land, Mario loses all of his momentum.
Butterlord gonna have to detour to kill that thing.
Yeah, the RNG not too good for him on the Skeeter there. Para on his way into Tiny Huge Island. Butterlord with a nice speed kick. Ooh, missed.
Going for
Missing the first
secrets
one.
first. Doing an interesting camera here. Oh, no lag reduction on the triple jump dive, but looking good still. Keeps a lot of speed on the rollout. And a nice clip up to the top, but misses the big secret.
Doesn't really have
On the edge of life and death right now. Saves
it.
it, but now he has to get back up to that 5th secret that he missed
And
before.
does get it. Not a huge deal. Recovers pretty quickly. Could have been really brutal there, but oh, okay. They can't quite
doing
get
a
the
lap
star.
around the star.
He's kind of flexing here, showing us that he does not even care, but Butterlord tossing that Chuckya, getting those coins.
Saving a little bit of time on Para there on the Chuckya. Knows how to chuck him.
And
Butterlord
Butterlord trying to
jump over the coin.
I think he wanted to jump as soon as he grabbed that last coin to get that optimal timing on
Para
the
going
ground
for
pound.
the box star. Probably gonna do the clip here. Gonna save about 0.3 if he does it right.
Oh,
doesn't do it right.
Though.
But does do the clip.
And it looks so beautiful. But only
his
saves just a little
41st
bit amount of
star.
time.
Alright, Butterlord. Done with 100 coin. Has to move on through Wet Dry World. Gonna be going for the elevator star now. Opting to jump on the boxes instead of doing the triple jump wall kick. Gonna be losing a little bit of Tim over Para. Kind of screwed up too.
Yeah, it does get a ledge grab there. Ground pound in that box. Ooh.
Gonna
Nice
be
quick
skipping
turn.
the elevator here. Doing an interesting camera.
Oh, no, he
Misses and
bonked.
bonks. Lands on the elevator. Nice recovery.
Yep. Not.
It makes
not-
it back up there.
He's got the game knowledge.
Para killing the
Both of our
piranhas.
players.
Gonna have to jump for the star afterwards.
Oh!
Misses a ground pound.
That's right. Losing a hot second there on that ground pound. I thought it looked good. Para thought it looked good, but both of us wrong.
Butterlord
Gonna go
going
get
for
that free
the
star.
arrow lifts. Ground pound in the box. Looking nice.
Para with the optimal talking to Toad angle to save that frames.
Runners tied in star count now.
Indeed. And
Butterlord with
got-
the nice not save.
Pity, losing
Jumping
his
on the
mind over
scooter.
little
Getting
things.
boosted onto the
Para
ramp.
going for breezeless here. Ground pound looked just a
Just
little early.
misses it. Gonna be taking that breeze up there. Gonna be jumping into the star. From up there.
Nice little quick turn.
Nice quick
And
turn from Para.
And a nice quick turn from Para, and Para does get that star. Butterlord wrapping it up in Wet Dry World, moving
Synced up in
towards
stars
Vikings
again.
Island. Yeah, and it's starting to look like Para might be in the lead here. Again, we won't know until Rainbow Ride.
They're pretty close.
Yeah, both of them haven't really made any huge errors. And Para getting that clip, gonna jump up through the ground. Mario defying all laws of physics here.
Para getting that nice log wall kick.
Butterlord slipping into the water there. Probably wanted to go do secrets, but is now going to go for the other
Para with that clean ending on breathtaking view from the bridge. Butterlord dodging the Chuckya though.
Yeah, I thought he was going to get grabbed by the Chuckya. Butterlord narrowly escaping death.
Getting a little bit of dust on the second jump dive rollout. Paracusia going for the clip again, looking nice. Gonna be having to long jump and wall kick off of this log again.
Yep, gets that log wall kick, and that is not an easy strat. Para executing it 2 times very well.
Para clearing the mountain stars with no problem in this race. There'll be no falls from him. Butterlord also going for secrets now in THI. Missing the second secret. Gonna have to loop around.
It's a little scary over here.
Interesting, doesn't want to change his angle. Does an interesting ground pound.
He's trying his best right now.
Commentators constantly talking over each other, trying to hog the mic.
Yeah, nobody can really hear what's actually being said. But we all know what's going on. Butterlord is kind of getting saucy in the huge, tiny island. And Paracusia racking up the
Paracusia not doing the new movement for the TTM Reds. Doing the long jump and grabbing the ledge. Not looking very spicy.
Oh,
there.
interesting.
Does a side flip. Does another side flip. And just jump kicks up there.
Reminiscent of our side flip master.
Paracusia learning from legends.
Butterlord. Oh,
Butterlord missing the pipe, but staying on the island.
It's weird because when you dive, it's like you gain a little bit of height. So if you go over the gap and then dive, you'll have so much speed. You just go over the gap, and that's what happens.
Paracusia gonna be going for the mushroom star here.
Bounces that box off the wall. Angle looking good, right onto that mushroom.
And rolls out straight into the star.
Both of them
Butterlord finishing up THI. Paracusia finishing up Tall Mountain. Both the runners 1 stage apart right now.
Oh, Para trying to get to SL, but bonks on the wall.
Alright, Butterlord getting that free star from Toad, but he doesn't really care about his feelings, just his star.
Pity, just copying what the commentator said about Toad last time. Can't really come up with anything original, but Paracusia missing the speed.
Paracusia kicking the snow. Sliding back, going for a deep freeze as a backup, and a nice triple jump dive, actually, showing that he does know how to back up these stars.
That's right. Para really, honestly, not losing a whole lot of time for his mistakes. He's been able to back them up pretty well. Butterlord just handling that corner. Giving it a nice rub down. Oh, looking dusty here.
Getting the double wall kick. A little bit slower than the wall kick and then ledge grab, but knowing that he can wall kick if it's not lined up.
Some elementary strats here. Para moving up that snowman's head. Slide kick.
Doing a slide kick.
He's got the commentator sweating here. Looks like he's about to fall off that snowman's head.
Butterlord with some interesting cameras on the clips here. And Butterlord getting up that mountain with no problem this time.
Para trying to go over this gap.
Slipping. Going up this hill. Gonna be going for the box. And a nice ground pound.
Very nice ground pound. Looking good.
Butterlord going for the red coins in TTM. Interesting movement. Going for the jumps for the red coins on the mushrooms. Doesn't want to die.
Yeah, Butterlord just playing it safe here. He remembers he died in Dark World. Doesn't want to die again, but triple jump bonk. Paracusia
interesting camera. A cool side flip wall kick backup.
Definitely, and Butterlord wrapping it up. Paracusia, I think, is going to quit now and go downstairs to get his second MIPS and HMC and Toad. That's right.
Paracusia quitting out of SL. Didn't want to do any more in there.
Yeah, kind of got tired of the winter stage. Wants to go into a toxic maze covered in green gas.
But not actually going into toxic maze.
That's That's right. You can just clip over everything. You never need to actually go through the toxic maze unless you want to do 100. But
Para
Paracusia
going for the punch mips. Looking pretty swag.
redeeming himself. If we remember, he got the dive grab that first MIPS, but second MIPS, getting the punch grab, looking good, and no hesitation moving on to HMC. Para looking like he's in the lead right now. Butterlord,
Small lead on Butterlord.
And remember, Butterlord's going to have to do SL Reds.
But Butterlord with less castle movement left than Paracusia. Butterlord running around the chuck yet, doesn't want to be chucked.
And kind of fumbling on that fence there, but does get that star. Finish it up, TTM. He's going to have to get 5 stars in SL.
now.
Oh, a ground pound.
Gonna be going for the box triple jump here. Setting up his camera properly. Grabbing the ledge. A little bit awkward when you grab that ledge, but a nice triple jump over the box to back it up.
Oh, I wasn't sure if Para was going to get that star, but a nice dive right into that star.
Butterlord,
Butterlord knows how to get up the pyramid, up the snowman's head. He does. He goes on that slope.
much cleaner snowman's head than Paracusia, but getting the ledge grab that he probably didn't want.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good right now, actually. I think Para already got the Toad Star. I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to do this route. Para lagging once again with the suspicious gameplay.
Gonna need a better HMC to stay ahead of Butterlord. Splices the gameplay instead.
Paracusia opening up his HMC RTA folder, plopping one into his stream right now.
It's a Christmas miracle, but the commentator's not really able to verify it really happened.
Yeah, Paracusia just kind of clipping through this level.
Butterlord still looking like a star behind. Paracusia, black screen.
Oh, is Cheese streaming right now? Is he on a run? Yeah, Paracusia is splicing it up. Stream completely unwatchable from Paracusia here, but Butterlord looking crispy as ever.
Butterlord with a nice speed kick.
Butterlord definitely actually playing the game right now, as opposed to Para, but
an interesting double jump and misses the box.
Big double jump. And Para still fumbling through HMC. We're just seeing a nice slideshow of how this level looks.
Commentator is unsure of how his stars are going, just knowing that he's getting them.
Butterlord not sure where that 5th red was, just kind of guessed where it was. Ooh, -10 out of JRB. I think he had a bad beginning in his PB, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, I'm pretty sure he did, yeah. Butterlord with the nice little shell jump into the start.
Oh no! Paracusia now, Amrak TV Live! Everyone wondering what's going on.
Even more unsure if this run is real.
A lot of confusion in the chat. Everybody wondering what's going on. Paracusia quiet in the chat, doesn't want to speak on what's going on right now, trying to hide it, but not doing it.
Butterlord with the interesting deep freeze movement, kind of veering off to the right and then jump diving left.
Chat.
Paracusia's timer working, but his game not.
Everyone hoping that the ball on an Amrak TV live stream slides into the corner.
Butterlord chilling with the bully.
And all of a sudden, Para looking good. He's in Rainbow Ride. Officially ahead of Butterlord. Butterlord right behind him, going to be heading to Rainbow Ride.
Paracusia with the lead. Going for a Lakitu bounce.
Oh, Butterlord! Unconfirmed angle there, does get a bonk. And Para glitching around.
Going for the quick pull grab. Saving a little bit of Tim there.
Oh, jumps a little too early, just a little too low.
Commentator gonna be right back.
Oh, but gets a ledge grab, just taking his time here, and Butterlord finally heading into Rainbow Ride. Para already done with Cruiser.
Butterlord
no!
bonking instead of wall kicking. Having a death in Rainbow Ride.
Looking like
Not the
Butterlord
tippy
didn't
that
go
he
enough
wanted
to
to
the
start
right.
with. Paracusia going for the red coins in Rainbow Ride now. And that nice rollout, and then the wall kick to skip the ledge grab. Give him the side flip, but no dive off of the red.
Butterlord getting his bounce. Para trying to kick the wall, does do it. Butterlord grasping that pole. And again, firmly grasping it,
double
sliding
jump
up.
to grab the pole instead of a triple jump.
Ooh,
Going for the
goes for
ledge
that long
grab
jump.
here. Going for the consistent strats.
And
a big jump into the star. Celebrating.
huge jump. A little bit too excited to get that star there. Butterlord looking a little buttery.
Paracusia going for those tricky triangles. Kind of flips the ledge on the box, losing all of his speed. Gonna be going to the right side, but blocks the box.
Para just starting from scratch now. Can't
Para
figure
going
it
for a
out.
couple long jumps to back it up. Paracusia kind of screwing up the backup movement. Hasn't done right side in a while, commentator feels.
Oh, Butterlord
Butters
died just a
missing
little
that
too early.
cone.
Could have taken a big bonk there.
Going for a nice side flip to back it up, though. Butterlord grabbing those 8 coins. Gonna be at 60 stars now. Looks like he's 1 star behind. Paracusia on his last star of Rainbow Ride. Gonna be swinging in the breeze. Paracusia
Start splicing again. Just to make sure you can grab that
Actively
star.
appearing in the swinging in the breeze star. Paracusia looking awfully fraudulent tonight. Butterlord keeping it legit. A couple stars down.
Butterlord
He's
with the
definitely not out
really
of this.
safe, tricky triangles, though saving time over Paracusia's.
If you've ever played this game, you know TTC can be a monster, but unfortunately, it looks like Paracusia might be splicing in his TTC, so there's just no chance right now.
Paracusia is splicing a 49 on TTC 100 right now, as far as we know.
And Paracusia just kind of teleporting around TTC here is definitely raking up the coins. And Butterlord got one more star. Oh,
Paracusia
looks like
falling
he's
down and
he's
his spliced
definitely
TTC 100. I don't think he pulled out the right video file.
catching the disease from Paracusia, also taking a spill. Butterlord not going to gain a whole lot of time for that mistake, but definitely will gain some time. Paracusia had just gotten to the blue coin switch, and I guess he must have fallen after that, but Paracusia's gameplay looking good. Can't actually even splice in gameplay without mistakes in it. Butterlord finishing Rainbow Ride.
Paracusia getting the nice ledge grab, skipped on the triple jump. Kind of bonking on the side flip, though. Good thing you didn't
Kind of
die.
bonking. Just a kind of a bonk, though. Not like a bonk, but kind of bonk.
But kind of a bonk. Falling down again and time. His lead is gone. Butterlord and Paracusia tied up now.
Butterlord and Paracusia are now tied now. Commentators just repeating after each other, kind of yelling in the chat's ear, blowing up their eardrums. Not anybody liking it very much, but Para and Butterlord neck and neck here.
Gonna be both doing TTC 100 in sync. Let's see if Paracusia can fix the error that's been plaguing him. Doesn't kind of bonk this time.
Butterlord skipping that ledge grab.
Paracusia
finally-
ground pounding that box, showing him that he means business.
Butterlord effortlessly ground pounding that blue box. Right on Paracusia's tail here. Para moving pretty quick here. No,
They're going for
time to
a
waste.
nice little speed kick there. Butterlord also opting for the same kick. Paracusia doing the long jump wall kick. Gonna be kicking the box. And gets a nice nice follow up on the box. Gonna kick instead of be doing a triple jump though. Butterlord opting for the same movement. Both runners looking pretty close right now, but Butterlord up the Toad Star.
Yeah, that's right. And Coin's kind of giving Butterlord a little bit of a hard time. Para just grabbing that
Gonna be
ledge.
side flipping onto the
flips a little
flop. Does
early.
it
The flop
early.
Doesn't want him to get the star.
Does another
Flip
side
around.
flip forwards.
Butterlord with ledge grab, and Butterlord also
Butterlord with the
grabbing the
same
flop. But
mistake.
gets up
A
there.
nice ground pound off the double jump. Paracusia gonna be entering in, time moving, gonna be doing a triple jump wall kick. Let's see if he can get it. Butterlord gonna be doing the same thing probably.
Yep, both of these players
Para with a
again.
nice triple jump wall kick, gonna be going for get a hand first. That could mess him up later if he falls down. Get a hand, a nice backup star.
Make a good point. You gotta, when you're doing the time moving stars, Butterlord making the right move, going from top to bottom.
Going
Because if
top
you
to
fall-
bottom.
If you fall from one of these, then what are you gonna do? Because sometimes you can fall from a top star into get a hand. So Butterlord demonstrating his
Game
planning
knowledge.
skills. He's got good planning and good game knowledge. Paracusia,
Para
with the technical
going
ability.
for nice triple jump dive. Gonna be going for pin the pendulum second here. Opting for rolling the cage third out of the time movings.
interesting.
Butterlord with
Goes
the
bottom, top, then middle. Both of them
Butterlord going top, middle, bottom.
Ooh, just barely missing the dive.
And a nice jump kick into the wall though.
Yeah, that kick, it looks cool. You propel yourself back into the star.
Para
Definitely not that
going
shabby.
for his last time moving strat. Gets it and is gonna be going for roll into the cage.
Oh, and Para doing the
The
same
jump dive
thing.
into the star, but kicks the wall as well.
Paracusia just straight up splicing Butterlord's gameplay now.
Butterlord going for get a hand, but
no,
falls
Butterlord
down.
slipping, try to save it. Does
he's
not
dead.
quite do it.
Butterlord
Now.
losing what he had was probably a couple seconds lead. But entering during time stop, knowing that you won't have to wait as long in real time. Both runners looking synced up right now, but Butterlord has a faster star done right now than Para. Both runners timing their jumps on these moving bars.
Chat kind of getting enraged at Butterlord's gameplay, wanting the underdog to win here. Again, Butterlord, I believe, has a 52 and Para with 49. But
Race not over yet. Chat kind of getting ahead of themselves.
Again, it's just neck and neck. Paracusia he's been playing really well in these races, but just kind of making some big flubs. But Butterlord, with that taking that fall, it's looking like it's going to be a very close one here. But ooh, Butterlord has Reds
Paracusia
left.
done with TTC Reds and Butterlord is up Toadstar, so they're going to be swapping here.
Yeah, I believe Para is actually in the lead right now.
Para definitely with a small lead, probably at least 15 seconds at this point.
Ooh, Butterlord with a fancy backflip into the TTC. And starting to rake up these Reds. Para getting that free star. Oh, Butterlord
bonking, trying to get the first
right
red
now.
coin.
He needs all the time he can get and just not taking it very seriously. Para now moving on to this.
Grabbing the ledge, probably didn't want to do that.
Taking some time.
And a nice
gets
ground
the
pound under the star. Both runners at 70. Paracusia, though, up some castle movement on Butterlord, entering bits first. Paracusia screwed up his movement, getting pushed by the block.
And Butterlord now heading straight to sky again.
Also getting the same
grab.
Para going for the triple jump dive.
Butterlord really taking his time up these stairs, but gets up there eventually. Now in the sky.
Paracusia got about half of Bowser in the sky on Butterlord right now. Butterlord with an interesting camera.
Yeah, very interesting camera angle to say the least. But Butterlord looking
Really
like he's gonna take
safe
a
triple jump dive.
Boy, Para slipping
Para
here.
slipping.
Moving the slope.
Let's see what Butterlord does. Can opt for a triple jump wall kick here and Bowser in the sky.
And Butterlord not looking like he's going to do it with
Not
his
setting
camera
up
angle.
his camera for the triple jump at all.
And Paracusia just
Going
kind
into the pole.
of making some little flubs here in the sky, but he is now in that pipe.
Paracusia
Going toe-to-toe.
clean 20-second lead over Butterlord right now, entering the pipe early.
Oh no, taking some jumps around here on the elevator. Butterlord trying to find his way up these elevators. but
Paracusia missing his first throw, kind of a throwback to one of his other races where he missed throws.
That's right. Para
Butterlord entering the pipe.
only
Gonna be a
being
close
human.
race.
And does get that first throw now,
Hitting the
though.
first throw. About one throw ahead. And some spinning.
Paracusia going for the second one. Does get that second throw. He's got one more
No,
throw left.
Just
Oh,
misses the
my
second
God.
throw. Butterlord closing the gap. Butterlord maybe a little bit ahead right now, actually.
Butterlord not trying to
Butterlord
push Bowser
getting
well,
hit by
though.
Bowser. Both runners in sync. Both runners getting the second throw. Both runners starting the third throw. Butterlord bonking on Bowser again. Para getting the third throw. In a close race from these two runners.
Butterlord not
Butterlord
missing the
third
right angle
throw.
here. Nail biter, but Paracusia securing the W once again. Coming out.
Paracusia with
on
a
top.
really close race again. Both runners showing up today though with mid 53s.
Butter only about a minute off his PB, but Para 3 or 4 minutes off. But nabbing that W. We'll see if we can get our boys in for a little talk here, see how they feel about it.
Definitely
It
a
was
nail biter ending.
Definitely. Great race to watch. Let's see if we can get them in.
We saw some tugging back and forth. A little
Definitely
bit of
did see
Butterlord in the
some-
lead, a little bit of Para in the lead.
Definitely a good race.
Yeah, I want to ask. Oh, there's Para. What up,
There's
Para?
Hey, what's up?
How are you doing tonight?
How was your race? How were the good parts? How were the bad parts?
It was fun.
All right.
Are you happy with your gameplay?
I don't know. Most of it was good, but some of it was just like super sloppy. And I died like twice on the same spot in TTC.
Yeah. And we saw you
That-
lagging around a little bit.
That coin box.
Yeah, I think it was my MRAC or it could be my capture card. It was one or the other. For a long time, I didn't realize that my game had frozen and like I had the MRAC screen up.
Yeah.
So I just refreshed it and it worked again. So
They're trying to cover up the splicing that he did in this race. How
Yeah.
about Pillarless? That was a little bit of a
Yeah,
story
that was
we wanna
a
talk about.
story.
oh yeah, I don't know. I was practicing it before I started the race, but I don't know. Shit happens.
That's what the kids say.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. So again, you had a close race. You're having a lot of close races.
Yeah,
this
lots of
tournament.
close ones. Always coming down to throws with you.
And just taking it over Martini, now taking it over Butterlord, and you'll be facing either Toast Rider or Steve Massey next up. You think you can take them?
No. There's no way I'll win against Toast.
I'd have to.
If I win against Toast, I'll do a backflip on stream.
Okay.
But like IRL or with Mario?
No, like IRL.
All right, I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
No trampoline, just like on the ground.
Yeah, just on the ground. I'm gonna land straight on my head.
Hey, Butterlord,
Oh,
How's it
how was the
going?
race?
GG.
Dave?
GG.
What was good about it? What was bad about it? Give us the rundown.
What was bad? Tippy. That was so bad.
Yeah, we saw some slip ups. Fell in Rainbow Ride, fell in TTC, but Para also fell in TTC a couple of times.
It's a hard one.
Were you watching the race? Did you know that you were right behind Para?
No.
It came down to you guys were synced at Bowser.
Yeah, you both had one throw left, and then Para got it.
I burgered that throw.
Butterlord with Butterfingers.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Next tournament, Butterlord, you're gonna be in it?
Yeah, for sure.
Was it a good experience, do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, they're fun. It just kind of sucks I'm like out of the game at the moment, but it happens.
Oh yeah, you've been going hard in Paper Mario.
Yeah. That's what I'm on right now, but can never really fully get away from SM64. This game always crawls back into your life.
It really does.
Never fully done with it, but it's hard to be done with this game, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I did a random 120 run today, and I was like within a minute of it. I was like, what?
Of your PB.
Yeah,
So you got like a 148.
yeah. With some
Pretty
like,
good for not playing the game recently.
yeah, I was surprised. I've only played up to par in this race compared to that 120 run, but happens.
Were you popping any pills this race, Para? How's your back doing?
I go to the hospital tonight for my surgery.
Oh,
So what happens for your tournament races that are after that?
I should be fine. It's not a very long recovery from the surgery. I just gotta be careful with my back, that's all.
okay. That's good to hear. Well, I hope the surgery goes well. Do either of you boys have any last words, any comments, any shout outs, speech, thoughts?
Shoutouts to Bouncy Boy, 'cause I was just listening to his stream the entire race.
All right.
Anything from you,
Secret
Para?
Sunshine?
Shoutouts. No, I don't really have any shoutouts. Shoutouts for all the Zoomicon boys for destroying my controller while I was there.
What
All right.
happened? All right. Well, it has been an absolute honor. It was a great race. A lot of fun to commentate with you, Pity, and you guys were amazing to watch. Neck and neck for a lot of it there. Yeah, it's been fun. My name is Simply. And I love you. Have a good night. Bye.
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 Simply.
Peace.
All right. Well, good race from our boys, Paracusia and Butterlord. Go follow their Twitch channels and follow Simply. And I'll see you guys next time.